This is a little bit unusual for a got out video. Usually we're in nature, usually boondocking out in the middle of nowhere, some desert or forest. And right now I'm in a neighborhood, obviously. So what am I doing out here? Well, I gotta get the truck fixed. So I got us a week stay at this pretty cool RV park. And wow, there's a lot more trash, even though we're just in like this little town still. This is still Quartzsite. The RV park is, there goes a bunny, is right next to a bridge that goes over the wash. And there's all kinds of like sleeping bags and like graffiti and just like nasty trash. You know, this is a cool little town though. I really do like it, but it's dirty. It is dirty. Now, this is a nice house here. Landscaped really well. It's quiet, it's hot, but the clouds are blocking out the sun, so that helps a lot. It's about 92, 93 degrees right now. So the reason I needed a RV park was strictly for the electricity. I was thinking about that today. That's the only reason I'm at an RV park, because I could stay out in the desert, but I need electricity for the air conditioning. You know, I do have the generator to run the air conditioning, but that's really only convenient for a couple days, and we're about to hit at least a week of really hot weather. And I got the dogs. So the dogs are back in the trailer park right now, and they got the air conditioning on. So they're totally fine. There's a little dog park there. It's pretty funny. Oh, you probably saw it in the last video. So I walk them there and they can do their thing. And then we go back into the trailer and cool off. But I'm walking to pick up packages right now. I ordered the parts for the truck, and as soon as I get those in hand, then I can call this repair guy in town and see when he can get me in to fix the truck. And I can't wait to get out of here. It's really nice. You know, I feel really comfortable. It's safe. I met the RV park owner last night, and really cool guy. I learned how to pan for gold. Pretty cool, really cool. Picking up packages is really close by to the RV park, so that's going to be pretty handy. Now the only thing is, since I'm walking, see, I'm not driving because I don't want to drive the truck unless it's necessary, because it's not fixed. And I have a lot of packages to pick up, including a license plate for the trailer. If you saw several videos ago, I realized I lost the license plate, or somebody took it. And so now I have a new one in the mail. But I got a lot of packages to pick up, so I brought a little bag, a little satchel, so I can carry back all the products that I bought, that I'm picking up here. I'm just gonna open them up here and then leave the boxes with them. See this blue little shack right here? This is a water station. It's not operating right now, but you'll find these kind of peppered throughout Quartzsite, and they're pretty cheap. It might be, I think it's about $1 for 5 gallons, usually, something like that. And you can get all different kinds of water with different filtration levels, and if you want to fill up your rig, you can pay a different price. It's pretty convenient. That's what I'm saying. It's really convenient. Hey, there's the mobile command center for the Quartzsite police. So I guess that makes me think there's some shit that goes down in Quartzsite. All right, I'm gonna pick up these packages and then we'll see what I got. I'm back from the postal place. It's a really cool place, but I guess I learned one of their rules now is they won't take your boxes. So my pack is full of packages, which is, it's really not that heavy, it's just kind of awkward. And I brought this bag so I can put a few boxes in there. But a couple of these boxes, they don't fit, so I kind of carrying them. So I stopped here at the water station. They got a nice little shelf here. So I got to carry these back to the RV park. It's not a big deal, but it's a good thing I brought these bags. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to take all my packages. So, you know, that's one of the things I say about Nomad life is be ready for things to change in a moment and be prepared. So in that case, I brought a couple bags. I had a knife, so I was all ready to cut them open. And I just figured they had a recycle bin there that they open packages and they'll send them out to you. They'll send you out the individual items if you're not nearby anymore. So I figured, well, they must have like a place where they dump all their boxes. But she's like, no, you can't use our dumpster. You can't put those boxes in our dumpster. She's like, you have to take them with you. And I said, no, that's no problem. I'm just walking. So that's why I asked. And she's like, well, that's unfortunate. They're really nice there, but you know, I get it. It's totally fine. Like, I don't expect them to take my boxes. I just figured that it wouldn't be a big deal. So I got a lot. I got more than I thought. And I got my license plate too. So I'm going to walk back now. And I'm not going to be able to record, obviously, because I got my hands full. And we'll see what I got back at the trailer. You can see the dogs. It's not that exciting, but I did get a couple things. I got one thing I'm not going to show you. It's for Dodger. You'll see it soon. This is the couch inside the trailer. And see, I got this tarp on here. This tarp's probably a year old now, something like that. And I put this on here to protect the couch from the dogs because they, you know, they get their claws on it, but then they'll bring in like mud or they'll be wet, hairy, smelly, that kind of stuff. So it kind of protects the couch. But this is pretty much strictly a dog couch. Like every once in a while, someone will sleep here, and because it folds out. But I pretty much never sit on it. But I need to get a new tarp, and they have one in town, but it was like twice as much as the price at Walmart. So once I get to a Walmart, I'm gonna get a new tarp for this couch. But that's been my technique to protect the couch from basically the dogs getting muddy and wet and stuff like that. So I got this because if y'all saw a few videos ago, these tabs right here, these broke off, and either I think my plate got caught in the wind, basically, is what broke these tabs off. And these tabs, they're kind of thin. But I mean, it's newer, so they shouldn't be as fragile. It's really a silly design, I think, because it's plastic. These tabs are plastic. And that's what holds your license plate on. So I lost my license plate. I do have a new one now. And you have to buy this whole unit. It's only like 15 bucks, but you have to buy the whole light unit. And it has this frame here with these tabs. And that's how you're supposed to attach your license plate to the back of your trailer. It has this clear panel right here, which I guess is what's important because that lights it up at night. So if you're driving at night, which I rarely do, but that keeps it legal. So there's a light on your plate. So I'll install this in a future video. Then I got some tools to work on the truck basically. And I got a bunch of spark plugs. And I was kind of paranoid about these spark plugs because I was reading online that even though these are Motorcraft brand, they do get counterfeited. which that's kind of scary. But from the research I did, they look legit. And I did buy one. This was like $10 at an AutoZone, so I know this one's legit. And these are basically like an old stock, and they look the same as this, so I'm pretty sure they're legit. That's like my big concern. I mean, and y'all aren't really going to be interested in this, because I'm not going to put these in. I'm going to take it to a mechanic. I have an appointment for the mechanic. So these are supposed to be legit Motorcraft plugs. And I did get these on Amazon, which is probably not the best place to do it. I was trying to order them from Rock Auto, but they were super expensive for the shipping because you had to ship them from 2 different places. And also it was going to take too long. These ones came a lot quicker. These I did get from Rock Auto, so I know these are legit. And there's certain things you can do to make sure that these are legit parts. And I like to get legit parts whenever I can for the Ford. They're just a couple bucks more. These are actually quite a bit more. These were like $36 a piece, plus shipping from Rock Auto. But these are totally legit. You can get like generic Chinese ones, especially like on Amazon. And supposedly they work pretty good, but they will fail a lot quicker than these ones will. And they're a lot cheaper. They're probably like 10 or 15 bucks a piece. So I got a couple of these. I'm going to install one on the cylinder that was giving me the misfire code, and we'll see if that fixes the problem. I got a lot of comments from you all saying that this could be the issue, and this is one of the things I was suspecting, so hopefully this will work. We'll see. Look what somebody sent. David sent these. And I had no idea, so when I went to pick up my packages, it was pretty exciting because I brought them back to the trailer and the dogs were totally into the packages. I was like, what? Why are they in the packages? I didn't order anything for them. And what I do is these ones are kind of thick a lot. Like this brand, it seems to work for me. This is a pretty big package. So, hey, thanks David for sending these. This is really awesome. These ones are really thick, so Echo has a good time with these. He likes them. And then what I do is I dig around in here and I'll find some that are really thin. You can see how thin that one is. So this one is for Dodger. And there's kind of different thicknesses in here. That's why, one reason I like these. And David also sent these ones here from our Amazon wish list. So thanks again. I mean, it's super awesome, you guys. The dogs love it when you guys send them stuff. There's some more treats on the Amazon wish list, so you know, you can send them stuff if you want. I don't give the dogs treats very often. Maybe once a day, I'll give them like a milk bone kind of thing. I let them eat like carrots, or if I have a banana, they always get a bite of the banana. But I try not to spoil my dogs with food. So when you guys send them stuff like this, then they're getting spoiled. They're getting spoiled. And then Dodger is doing pretty good, actually. I got something else in the packages. Here you go, Dodge. Yeah. Yeah. I got something else in the packages for Dodger, and you'll see that in an upcoming video. And it has to do with his injured back, his left leg, his back left leg. Not this one, but the one on the other side. And so you guys know the whole story. You guys know the story about the surgery and me talking to the surgeon. And he recommended something for Dodger, so you get to see him, and he's going to look a little bit different. But I'm pretty excited about it. Oh, he's hot right now. I'm like, why is he panting? Because Dodger has been doing really good in here, and that's why I came here, is because we got the air conditioner. We're plugged into electricity at this RV park, and so I can run this air conditioner whenever I want. But I turned it off just to record this video, and it gets hot in here really quick. It's like 95 or something like that today. And I'm starting to sweat right now. I'm like, why am I getting so hot? And why is Dodger panting? Because he's usually just chilling back there. It just gets hot like that quick as soon as this thing turns off. But it's loud. That's the thing. Here, you can hear how loud it is. This is like the lowest setting, the lowest fan setting. It works really good. it has a pretty good thermostat on it. Like the thermostat works really well, and it's really saving us in this heat. Hit that like button. Let us know you're watching. We like to know you're watching. Give us a thumbs down if you want. I don't care. Just let us know you're watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you like our videos, if you want to see more of our adventures. Hit that subscribe button, because if you don't, then you're going to miss some of our videos. We're uploading a lot of videos lately, and if you're not subscribed, then you'll miss them. So if you like what you're watching, hit that subscribe button. It's running like normal now. So I'll have to take it for a drive to make sure, but I think it was just the coil, which, like I was saying, it's like a $38 part. And I bought two, so I have a spare now. Yeah, I got a lot of comments saying it was the coil, and I think you guys are right. So after I take it for a drive, which I need to do because I need groceries anyways, if it runs the same, then it runs the same. And this truck runs really, really good. And it tows the trailer really, really well. I've only got 155,000 miles on this truck. It's an old truck, but I've replaced a lot of parts, you know, that needed to be replaced because it's pretty old. So when I do a little test drive here, if it runs, then we're back in business basically for 38 bucks. And I still needed to you know, stay at this RV park, even if I end up not taking it to the mechanic to get the plugs changed, which I do need the plugs changed anyways because the plugs are very old. So that would probably give me better fuel efficiency. The engine would probably run even a little bit smoother, but it may not be really necessary. But since I have the appointment coming up in a few days, I may just go ahead and do that. I needed to be at this RV park so I could wait for the package to get delivered, which had the plugs, but the package from Rock Auto to get delivered, which had the coils in it. Because like I was saying, I didn't want to drive the truck when it wasn't running very smoothly. You know, like to go into town, hope they had the package, and then go all the way back out into the desert and put it in. Which that would have worked. I could have done that. But I needed a few days to wait for the package to get delivered. And it was just too hot to be out there in the desert with the dog. So I'm glad we're here with the air conditioning. And this place is really cheap. Like I said, it was 140 bucks for a week plus electric, which I'm guessing is probably going to be an extra 10 or 20 bucks. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Especially since I'm low on groceries, like decent groceries, like fresh vegetables. So this will be a good test drive because I can drive into town, pick up the groceries, and head back here.